Nano Banana Pro lets you turn this into this with nothing but your phone camera. Nano Banana Pro is Google's new AI image generation model, and it just came out. And this is the first AI ever that lets you make a full Amazon listing image set with no photographer, no graphic designer whatsoever. And for the first time in history, large brands and aggregators have started trusting this AI model instead of photographers and designers to create high converting images for their top selling products on Amazon. In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to use Nano Banana Pro to create a set of high converting Amazon listing images like these for your Amazon products by yourself at home with nothing but your phone. And bear with me guys, I got a little sick at Friendsgiving, so I might be taking breaks to blow my nose here. Later on in the video, I'm also gonna give you the ultimate guide to Nano Banana Pro for Amazon sellers, which is the best guide on the internet, showing you how to use Nano Banana Pro to develop a full professional set of Amazon listing images that are high converting. And it's gonna go through some of the same examples that we go through in this video. So if you want that guide, I'll show you how to get it later on in this video, and I'll link to it in the description of this video. So stick around to get that. Okay, so your first step is to download the Gemini app on your phone. I'm gonna put links to the Gemini app. This is the Google's AI, it's called Gemini. And Nano Banana Pro is the image generation model inside Gemini, Google's AI app. So you can download that on your phone, either if you have an iPhone or an Android. I put the links in the description of this video to download. Now this whole thing I'm gonna be doing with a phone. And the reason I do it with a phone is very simple, that the phone has camera on it. And using the image generation app, you're gonna be taking pictures, since what you're doing is doing images of a product that you have in your physical space. You need to be able to constantly take new pictures and new angles and close-ups of it to give the model more context. So you want to be doing all this on your phone, not on your desktop. So once you download the app, you're going to open it up, and what you're going to do is go down here where it says fast and switch it to Thinking with 3 Pro. And then you'll see a little circle that says thinking there. Now you're on Nano Banana Pro, which is the most powerful AI image generation model for product images in particular in the world right now. Okay, so we're gonna do this interactively, so I want you to follow along with me in this video. While you're watching this video, or at least directly after watching this video, I want you to do the same thing and just test it out for yourself, because that's how you're gonna actually learn. So what I'm gonna do is take a product here on my desk, take a picture of it, and turn it into a primary Amazon listing image, which is the first image you see in search results. So I chose this product. This is a bike pump. It's an electric bike pump. The key is you need to give usually multiple angles and multiple photos of the product to give the AI enough context and reference to know the full shape and features of the product. In this case, I fed the AI 3 images, and here's the 3 images that I used. I tried to get enough context to show the model the engravings on the buttons, the display, the charge ports on the back, and the full size and scale of the product. And by the way, it really helps if you have a sense of scale. You want to show the product in your hand or next to something else that has very obvious scale. And that can be money or a laptop or a phone or something that gives the AI a sense of scale. If you just show the product by itself, like against a wall or on the floor, it's really hard for the AI to tell how big it is. So you want to give it enough context to show it a sense of scale. So I gave it these 3 images, and here's what I got as a result. Now I had to go back and forth a little bit to get this, but this is actually pretty good. It got the text right. It's called Psych Plus. It got the display right. It got the hose. It got the nozzle on the hose, and even like the details, like the little engravings on the nozzle. It got a lot of stuff right in this image. Now, I could refine this even further, and it did take me a little bit of back and forth to get this. But what I'm gonna do in this video is walk you through a full example of us creating from soup to nuts a full Amazon product listing image set. And we're gonna do that together. I'm gonna show you all of the issues I run into and how I overcame those issues so that when you run into roadblocks using Nano Banana Pro for your Amazon listings, you can figure out how to overcome those roadblocks yourself. And there is a trick to it. So I'm gonna show you what those tricks are now. But this quick example at the beginning here of turning these 3 images into this primary image should show you and give you some sense of how powerful this AI image generation model is now. If we wanted to do this in the past before this model, we would have had to hire a 3D rendering artist to make this happen. Now you can do it for free with an app on your phone and just using your phone camera at home if you have the product physically in your space. It's pretty incredible. So let's do this together. First, we're gonna take some pictures, and I chose to use this product, which is a diffuser, but you can choose to work on your product if you have it in front of you, or you can just pick up a product around your office or your house to ride along with me while we do this, and we're gonna do this together. Ready? So I started out with these 4 products that I took by myself with the product in my hand with my phone. And you'll notice that I got different zoom distances and different angles. And in particular, I made sure to get close-ups of the parts that needed specific fine detail. Like in this case, there's an engraving on each of the small buttons on the diffuser. I wanted to make sure that the model understood those engravings and could see them clearly so that it could render them properly. Okay, now we're gonna open the Gemini app, make sure that it's in thinking mode first, which is the Pro version. That's how you get Nano Banana Pro. And then we're gonna upload these 4 images by hitting the plus in the lower left side of the screen and just selecting these 4 images. Then we're going to add in the prompt that you see here. Create a clean product photo rendering of this product to be used as the primary image on an Amazon listing. This is a good first level prompt. And here's the first tip that I'm gonna share with you guys is that with Nano Banana Pro, you don't have to go so crazy with your prompt engineering. You don't have to have another AI generate like a page-long prompt for you. This model is meant to understand human language. So you don't have to have an insane prompt where you're specifying the make and model of the camera used to take the photo and stuff like that. You really don't need to go that crazy. So those are the images that we uploaded, and that's the prompt we uploaded, and here is the result. Now this came out really good, actually. You're not always gonna get it on the first try. In my case, I did. If you zoom in on this image, you can see the grain of the ceramic. You could see the engravings on the buttons. You can see a little mist coming out of the top. The model pretty much got it dead on. Now this isn't always gonna happen, and I'm gonna show you later on when we're generating the other images, how the model can mess up and how to handle those mess ups when you run into them. But in my case, I got it the first time. If you're working on this at home while you're watching this video and you didn't get it on the first try, what you have to do is just interact with the model to ask for changes and adjustments as needed until you get it right. And if it starts going off track, you can just start over again or try taking different pictures at different angles and try again. You can also try adjusting the prompt. All of these things I'm going to show you as we walk through the rest of this example, generating the listing image set for this product. But the first primary image we have already completed and is done and ready to go. Okay, so what I'm going to do since I'm on a roll here is I'm going to stay in the same chat and just continue to ask for different types of images. Now, here's where you start to get into the interplay with the model, is that usually when you're generating product photography or product imagery for Amazon listings with Nano Banana Pro, you go so far in a chat and then eventually it'll kind of go off the rails, and then you can try to course correct or download the most recent image and upload it into a new chat. So you'll see examples of both of these. But first, we're gonna stay in the same chat, and we're just gonna say, now create a lifestyle image of the diffuser in a beautiful, chic, homey living room. And I'm eating my fresh blackberries while I talk to you guys, by the way. Hope you don't mind. This will be like a mukbang style video. I need the vitamin C, okay, I'm sick. Anyways, this is the image that we got back. Now, I can tell by looking at this image that first of all, it looks a little too perfect. Second of all, the product is not the right scale. It's too big. So we're gonna try again. So because the image doesn't look too bad, but it's clearly not the right scale. Like you can see it compared to this coaster in these books. And also the image like scale in general, there's like something a little bit off about it. So it's not bad, but I wouldn't post it. So what we're gonna do is a corrective prompt. I literally just say, try again in a different comfy aesthetic living room. You made the diffuser look a little too big. And here we go. It generated this, which is really not too bad. The scale is better. It's actually, the scale is not quite perfect, but it's very, very close. And it's close enough that this could be used as a lifestyle graphic. Okay, so already we have one primary image and one lifestyle image that we can use on a listing. Let's keep going and start generating different types of listing images using the model. So this next one, I'm gonna try to create a features graphic for the product. By the way, I'm in the same chat here. And my prompt is, now make a graphic for the Amazon listing that includes the benefits of the product. I said benefits instead of features. Okay, so I actually messed up in the prompt. Make sure the product is featured in the graphic. There should be labeled icons pointing to each feature. So I'm confusing the model here because I actually messed up. I said benefits and then I said features. And then I list out the 4 features: ultrasonic diffusion, 7 color mood lighting, totally silent, and works with any essential oils. And here's what it gave me. Now this is not great, right? I would not use this on an Amazon listing. Now it's better than some images I've seen on Amazon listings. A lot of Amazon sellers use images that are worse than this. In fact, I would say quite a lot. Like a big portion of Amazon sellers use images that look really bad and they're not mobile optimized. So the main issues with this, first of all, it did get the text right? The icons are corny, the design is weird. It used a moody image of the product instead of like a nice clean image, and it's not mobile optimized. So there's a lot of problems to it. So first, I'm gonna try to course correct in the same chat. So in the same chat, what I do is I try to upload a reference image of another competitor to show that I want it to be like a clean features graphic, not like a cartoony one. So I upload this image of a competitor's features graphic, which also is not great. Totally not mobile optimized. Text is way too small. It's not good, but funnily enough, this is one of the top competitors. And I say, try again, make it in the style of this graphic from a competitor, but make the text and icons bigger than it is on this reference image. It should be optimized for mobile. And here's what it gave me back. Basically the exact same thing. And this will happen to you once in a while. You kind of hit a wall with the model and it's not getting any better, and sometimes it'll just get worse and worse. When you've hit that point, it's time to start a new chat. And that's exactly what I do here. So because I was hitting a wall, I abandoned this chat altogether and I start a new chat. The way to do that is with this little square pencil icon in the upper right. You just hit that icon, it starts a brand new chat. And what I do is I actually start over with the same reference images that I originally uploaded of me just holding the product. Out of my phone shots zoomed in and zoomed out on the product with my hand and some other objects in the photo as reference size references. And I just say, make a clean aesthetic features graphic of this product to be used on an Amazon listing. I have also uploaded a reference image of a similar graphic by a competitor, but actually, I realized after doing this, I didn't even upload the reference image. I told it that I did, but I actually didn't. And here's what it came out with. This is really freaking good. We went from one that was really bad to one that's mobile optimized and really good. Like this image is great. Like if I paid a designer and told them to make a features graphic and then came back to me with this, I'd be like, nice job. You know, your salary was well earned and we got this for free with this model. Pretty amazing. Now that's all ready to post, but the only thing is I don't like this lower left one that says cool mist aromatherapy, because the whole point of that feature is that it's ultra quiet operation. And that's a really important thing to customers of this product, is that it works completely silently. So in the same chat, I just say, replace the text in the lower left section from cool mist aromatherapy to ultra quiet aromatherapy. And then boom, it perfectly executes my command, changes the text to ultra quiet aromatherapy. It looks great. This whole image is ready to upload onto the Amazon listing, and this is going to affect the Amazon listings conversion powerfully. Now, I don't have to bring this into Canva and do little edits. I don't have to put it in Photoshop and edit the text. None of it is gibberish. It all came out great. Like this image is ready to go. And this is the first time in human history that you can chat back and forth with the model and get a graphic like this that's actually ready for prime time to upload straight onto your e-commerce listings. It's pretty cool. Honestly, it's not pretty cool. It's fucking game changing. One good thing about this is that this happens with the models. You kind of gain momentum. Like now that we have a features graphic that's good and has the vibe that we want, we can piggyback off that to make the benefits graphic. So now I say, create a similar graphic, but for benefits instead of features. That's the only prompt I gave it. I didn't even give it which benefits I wanted to highlight. I didn't give it any context whatsoever. I just said, make a benefits graphic, and I let the AI figure out what the benefits are. And honestly, it did a good job. Like, so we have long-lasting quality about the materials. It says durable, stylish materials for extended use. Then it says enhanced atmosphere creates a relaxing and calming environment. True. Improved wellness promotes better sleep and stress relief. Yes. Effortless relaxation, simple operation for instant peace of mind. That's a little bit of a mix between a feature and a benefit. But I mean, look at this. It got the little tiny engravings on the buttons right. It got the little hole with the light right. It had it like lit in some pictures and unlit in others, and it even got the different lit colors right. Like, this is an incredible benefits graphic. And again, if I got this from a designer, I'd be like, salary well earned, you know, you did it. But this I got from just chatting with in a couple minutes from an AI model, which it just feels like magic. So I'm sticking with this. But for you, for your product, like I'm doing a speed run here for you guys. For your product, you'll make little tweaks. You know, you might not trust the AI to come out with all the benefits that are the most important for you, even though in this case, it actually came out with some really good ones. You might go back and forth with it a little bit more, and that's fine. It's still going to take you a fraction of the time that it would have working with a live photographer and a graphic designer. So it's all good. Okay, so the next type of graphic that I want to create is an instructionals graphic. So this is one of many different types of images you can have on an Amazon listing. There's actually about 22 of them that you have an options for. There's features graphic, benefits graphic, instructionals graphic, step-by-step, breakout, size, scale comparison, competitor comparison. I have a whole list of them. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you access to a full-on guide to Nano Banana Pro that walks through the same example we're walking through now. And in that guide, I link to a full SOP on Amazon listing image creation. So you can go in there and see all the different types of images that you can create to give you ideas while you're chatting back and forth with Nano Banana Pro. So I'm linking that guide in the description of this video. It's the first link in the description of this video. Just click that and download the guide. And then in that guide, you'll have all the links you need and all the prompts you need. It has a full prompt library, has everything you need to get started with Nano Banana Pro as an Amazon seller. So check that out in the description of this video now if you want to get some inspiration for while you're doing this at home. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna create an instructionals graphic. So I already have the 4 steps that I want to be included in the instructions. I want fill with water, add essential oils of choice, press power button, and select color to make it seem very simple, right? And this is a very powerful way to increase conversions of an Amazon listing, is using an instructionals graphic. So all I say is, I'm in the same chat, and I say, now create a clean aesthetic step-by-step instructions graphic to be used on an Amazon listing. The instructions should include the following steps, and then I list them out 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's what it came up with. Now, at first glance, this actually looks good. It's even got the icons right. It's got this little water thing for the first step, fill with water. It's got this little drip thing for add essential oils. It's got this little power icon for press power button. Then it's got the switcher icon for switching color. Like, and the images are great. The crazy thing that really blew my mind about this is that I didn't even show the model what this product looks like on the inside because I didn't open it up. It just figured it out somehow. Like, I think it just knew from like this similar products like this online and like reference those. Like, I don't know, dude, it honestly, it blows my mind. It's really almost creepy. Like, it knew what was inside this product. I didn't even show it open, but this is indeed what it looks like. So this looks good until you look really close and you realize that in these 2 images, the ratios are actually different. Like, this one looks tall and this one looks wide. And that's when you're like, oh, now people looking at this listing are gonna, you know, maybe some people with an eye are gonna know that it's AI. It's kind of subtle, but it bothers me. So I wasn't ready to have this be like my ready to upload image, even though I like the design, I like the icons, it's mobile optimized, big text, everything else is good. It just needs to fix this one issue of like consistency. Okay, so this time what we're gonna do is we're gonna download this image and we're just gonna re-upload it to another chat. And by the way, to download an image, you just tap the image in chat. It opens up like a focus view, and then at the bottom you see this little save icon. You just tap that save icon and that downloads the image. So I upload this same graphic into a new chat and I say, edit this image to make the dimensions of the open diffuser in the upper left and the one in the upper right match exactly. And unfortunately, it didn't really understand my prompt. It just gave me pretty much the exact same image. This one still looks too tall. This one looks wide. So I try again in the same chat before starting all over, right? And I say, try again. The upper left image shows the diffuser looking too tall versus the wider one in the upper right. And then boom, finally it understands and it fixes it. And they look the same. They're not, if you look really, really close, they're still not perfectly the same height, but it's so close that it's not worth it. There's no one that would notice that if you weren't looking like ridiculously close. It just looks like it's slightly further away or something. So I'm happy with this. To me, this is good to go, ready to post. And now we have an instructionals graphic. So we're getting there, right? We're almost at the point where we have a full Amazon listing image set ready to upload onto Amazon. Let's get a few more images and then we'll be ready to go. So the next type of image that I want to create is called a competitor comparison graphic. And what this does is it shows us versus them. And this is a very powerful way to increase conversions on a listing. Sometimes just this one image alone can significantly increase conversions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload the rendered image that Nano Banana gave me originally. And I'm going to give it the prompt, create a clean competitor comparison graphic to be used on an Amazon listing for this product that highlights the wood base, the non-BPA material, the real ceramic body, the soothing multicolor LED strip. I already knew the 4 things that were most important based on reviewing the reviews of other competitors' listings. So I knew exactly, the 4 things that I wanted to compare that we had that other competitors don't. This is another point, by the way. Sometimes you'll have specific things that you want the AI to include. Sometimes you won't, and you want to just see what it'll come up with. Like when I did the benefits graphic and I didn't even tell it what benefits to include. I just let it go for it, and it actually did a pretty good job. So it's up to you. You can get as specific or as general as you want. And here's what I got back from Amazon. Now, this isn't so bad. The bad things about it are it's a little bit overly designed. Like there's too many lines and stuff. It's not clean. It's like too busy. And this Amazon product comparison thing at the top is annoying, but it did get the concept right. And it got the words correct. So it says real ceramic body versus plastic body, genuine wood base versus faux wood, BPA free versus plastic, a soothing multicolor LED strip, basic or no LED strip. So it actually did a pretty good job. It's just the format and the design that we don't really like, but in general, the concept is right. So what I do here is I simply say, try again, more simple, modern, and clean style. I really like using these words with the model when coming up with graphics specifically for Amazon, modern and clean style. It tends to produce pretty good results with me in my experience. And then I also say mobile optimized. This is really important. I include this in a lot of my prompts. And here's the result. Our premium diffuser, standard competitor. And this is a completely mobile optimized image. It's got the check on one side, the X on the other. This is a great image. Like this is a good one that would convert really well. So again, we've got another good image. We're almost there. All we're gonna do is we're gonna add a couple more lifestyle and in-use shots, and then we're gonna have a full listing image set ready to upload onto our listing. So what I do here is I went back to my original photos of the product with my phone, and I just say, create a lifestyle image in a comfy home with a millennial mom for this product. This image is to be used on an Amazon listing for the product. And here's what I got. So this is not too bad, but it's weird kind of the way she's holding it, and also it's too big. So it keeps making it too big, and I think the reason is because a lot of the competitors' versions of this product are actually bigger. Like the one that I was holding is actually a small one. So when it's referencing images online and on the internet, I think it's learning from other sources that it thinks it might be bigger. So it might just also assume that my hand is smaller. I don't know. So in the same chat, I say the product is too big, try again, make it smaller, determine size by referencing the images I uploaded. I'm kind of patronizing it at this point. And then it gives me back basically the same image with the same scale. So that didn't help at all. And in this case, again, when you're going nowhere in a chat, most of the time, abandon the chat and just start again. So that's what I did. And I did almost the same thing. I uploaded the same raw images and I said, make a lifestyle image to be used on this Amazon listing. I said his Amazon listing, that was a typo, with a millennial mom and a comfy home for this product. And then I got this image. Now, this image is actually good. The scale is right. It doesn't look too big. It's the right size. The only problem is it added this eerie orange glow to the product, which isn't actually there. That's not a feature of the product. The only thing that glows on this product is the strip in the middle. So I say, remove the orange glow from the body of the product. Only the thin line between the ceramic and the wooden base actually glows. And here it is. So it fixed the image just from me prompting it, that feedback, and this image is good. It's the right scale, it's the right setting, it's the right avatar that's most likely to buy the product, and it shows it being used in use. So this is a good lifestyle image. This is a great lifestyle image that's ready to upload on Amazon. Now we need one more in the other most common use case for this product, which is in the office. So the two main use cases are in the living room or a family room and in an office. So we already have the living room. We actually have two in the living room, one with no person and one with our customer avatar in it. And now we're gonna do one in an office. So I upload the same raw images from my phone and I say, create a lifestyle image to be used in an Amazon listing of a millennial mom using this diffuser in her cozy home office. Because the feeling I wanna give for this product is of cozy, comforting, because that's the reason people buy this product, to be comforted and relaxed. And it gives me back this image. So a couple things wrong with this image. One, she's staring at it weirdly and caressing it in a way that makes my butt tingle in a bad way. And it has this weird orange glow again. I don't know why the model thinks this product glows orange, because it totally doesn't. It's like solid ceramic, like a coffee cup. So I don't know why it keeps doing that. So anyways, I try to address the problem and I say, she should be focusing on her computer and not on the diffuser. Don't have her touching it. So the thing is, when you have a lot of problems in an image like we do, the glow, the size, the creepy touch, you don't want to try to fix them all at once. It kind of confuses the model. It's better to go step by step and fix one thing at a time. So first I'm fixing the, I'm like, hey, have that chick look at her work. Don't make it weird. She shouldn't be staring longingly at it. That doesn't make any sense. No one would do that. So I say she should be focusing on her computer and on the diffuser, don't have her touching it. And it fixes it, right? It puts her looking at the computer, which again, dude, it's wild. It's like being in the photo shoot and giving the model directions and she obeys you. Man, it's crazy, dude. We're living in a crazy time. It just blows my mind. I don't know what life is gonna look like 5 years from now. It's gonna be trippy. 10 years from now, 20 years from now, forget it. We're all gonna be cyborgs. Anyways, so we fixed that issue. Now let's fix the next issue. And I say, make the diffuser a little bit smaller. Boom, does it. Now I didn't even give specific size requirements, but this is right. It got the scale just right. That is the size of this product. So now we're good. The only thing left to solve is the orange glow. And when I try to solve this, something very weird happens. And I'm gonna show you guys in a second. Very weird, kind of creepy. And I almost thought whoa, is the AI model trying to send me a hidden signal or something? This is how people get AI derangement syndrome, guys. Be careful. But yeah, so I say, remove the orange glow from the body of the diffuser. The only glowing part should be the line between the wooden base and the ceramic top, and also the hole that the mist is coming from. Those are the glowing parts. And here's what it gave me. Yeah, what is that, my dude? Looks like necromancy. A evil diffuser that diffuses poisonous gas or something. Pretty gnarly, and definitely not what I was going for. The funny thing is though, it did add the glowing band here and it added the glow coming out of the hole. It did a pretty good job doing that. It just made the whole thing death ash black, which is weird. So again, that creeped me out. I was like, nah, So I just downloaded the most recent good image and re-uploaded it in a new chat. You guys are probably seeing the pattern now. And I just said, remove the orange glow from the body of the diffuser. The only glowing part is, I said the same prompt that I said before. And then boom, it gave me this. Perfect image, size is right, product is being used, the glowing part is right. So we got it all good. It's in the right setting. We got the right avatar. This is our last image. And we have now officially completed the full Amazon listing image set for this product. Even though this video is longer than 10 minutes, this whole process should only take about 10 minutes. And like for me, it took a little bit more because I was documenting it and screenshotting it along the way. But if you think about the actual time to like write in the prompts and then re-upload the image and stuff like that, this whole process is about 10 minutes. Now, it might not always go that smooth for you, and it didn't even go that smooth for me. I mean, I hit a lot of roadblocks. Like, I mean, you guys were with me the whole time, but I just got around them. And that's how you have to, that's like the creative process of working with an AI image generation model for your products. Just like if you were in a photography session, a photo shoot, they call them, these kids these days. You're directing the model and you're getting different angles and you're looking at the shots and then you're making adjustments. You're doing that, but just in a chat on your phone, and you don't pay for it, which is pretty cool. Now, if you're using the free version, you're gonna hit limits pretty quick. The pro version is cheap though. I think it's like 19 or 20 bucks a month. And then they have like a version for like bigger companies and agencies and stuff that's like 200 bucks a month, but you won't get anywhere near those limits. I'm on the 20 a month plan for my personal Gemini account, and I've never hit the limits, so you should be good to go. Now, I created an entire book, a whole guide on how to generate Amazon product listing images that convert very highly with Nano Banana Pro, and it actually walks through this exact same example that you went through in this video, plus other examples like products with labels, and it has a prompt library as well. So it shows you like a starter guide to the prompts that you want to use for each of the types of images that you want to create and each of the images that I created in this video. And it also includes a link to another SOP that shows you all the different options for secondary images and examples of high converting images in each of those categories. And we did benefits graphic, features graphic, instructionals, competitor comparison. That's only 4. There's actually like 22 different options. And I have all of them listed out in the SOP, which is linked in this Nano Banana Pro guide. So I recommend you guys check that out. And if you want to get inspiration while you're going through this process yourself of different images that provide a high click-through rate and or a high conversion rate, check out this video here. I'll see you guys over there.